Hello there guys, welcome back. In this section we're going to start working on the FK spine. If you notice earlier I had an extra control here and this control was named differently. And the reason for that because initially I wanted to create a IK-FK switch system for this as well, but I decided not to. So just to keep things simple to the minimum, we're just going to create a whole spine as an FK system only with the hip sway that's going to pretty much start this movement. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start working on the clavicles, and then we're gonna start putting together the spine, and then I'm gonna show you and discuss how we're gonna connect the rest of the upper controls in terms of the IKFK blend. And then after that, then we probably next week we're gonna start working on the head and the neck and the jaw, and that will be pretty much the rig done, and then we just finalize everything with the master control at the end. So let's start to this. I think this is going to be a quick one here anyway, but you got these controls here, which are the I designed this one to be the clavicle controls. At the moment, they are behaving just like it were in a rotation system, just FK. But I done in the past this kind of system that I just go into rigging, and I'm going into skeleton. I don't know, skin or skeleton. I say IK handle, and I go into the options. I make sure it's a single chain one as well, and I normally create one from here to here, and then that's the then pretty much you create a system that allows you to to move this. You can, instead of moving it with a rotation, you can move the whole thing with a translation. But so just to let you know, you can do that and then create the same similar system you did with the palm and the arms and the legs. Pretty much the same. But for these, I'm gonna stick just to the FK, so just to keep it simple. So for that, we just need to do a pretty simple connection. So again, like before, Control G, nothing selected. We move the empty group right here, so it snaps because we need to borrow this rotation from this joint. So when we parent or orient constrain this to this, it doesn't flip. So for that, I'm just gonna go here and say freeze transformation. Now I'm gonna take this master slave constraint, and I go into the options, make sure it's reset, say apply. Now it took this, which is the constraint, so I delete that because I only need the orientation. So I take this control select this, press P, parent, take this, and then paste and put GRP, put group. Now take this, you remember the residue here, we just had to, the moment it's aligned to the word, but once we freeze transformation, you see it automatically aligns to, woohoo, what happened there? So I think because it's a, so this guy here has the rotation, this guy here has the rotation. So we say freeze transformation. Oh, it rotates automatically. I think that's because it's got a, it shouldn't do that. Let's see, that's the one with the rotation, that's the, and if I freeze the transformation, so I think that's because it's not a piece of geometry as such. I think, let me undo something here quickly so I can undo this, and instead I'm just gonna put this guy under here just to check. So we just need the rotation, so P. I'm taking the neck when you shoot it, but I just want to see what happened when I freeze transformation of the neck. I think like nothing happened, it's just exactly the same, it doesn't rotate. Even though we change the shape a little bit, like let's say that you can see here, if I change the shape a little bit, you can see if it's actually rotating. So okay, here, and then we say freeze transformation. Now you see it doesn't rotate, it takes like that. It means that I think what happened is because we have these locators, and locators normally are additional nodes. They are not really something you put in the, I mean, you don't do any modeling with this. It pretty much is some like a add-on system to Maya. So just like this guy here, you remember when this guy was pressing freeze transformation and it wouldn't freeze and clear the translation, because this is something that normally I believe is not renderable, so you cannot render this stuff because it's just for you to work, just like a for rigging, either character rigging or simulation rigging or stuff like that. So it doesn't matter really. So I mean, if I take this and put it under here and press P, I can go here and say freeze transformation, still okay. I can still rotate it with no issues. So it just is aligned to it. So I don't think it looks bad either. So let's keep it like that. Control C, Control V underscore GRP. Okay, so that's done. Now I can make this the master and the slave. Go into constraint, say or in constraint, see nothing happened. Now I can rotate the thing as well here. Like I said, you can do it either way. And then I'm gonna go and do this one. It's the same. Say Control G, nothing selected. Press V here, frame that. It's right there where you want the clavicle. And we free the transformation so we can get rid of just the translation. So we say this master, slave. We go in constraint or in constraint. Just delete the constraint. We don't need that for now. And now we put this guy here under. Say P. Now this guy should flip like before, so now they are aligned. Control C. Just if you guys use any of these, you shouldn't have that rotation as we discussed earlier. So don't worry about it for now. So anyway, it doesn't look bad at all. It's fine. Yeah. So we got that. We froze the transformations there. Now our rotation axis is aligned with it. So now we can take control over it. Master. Choose a left slave. Constraint or in constraint. That's fine. Now I can control that. That's great. That's fine. And because we connected these clavicle system in the clavicle here, this clavicle hasn't got an IK FK, so it controls either system you are. Either you are an IK or FK, it controls both. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we got that. So that's all done. Okay. Okay. Now we need to take the master or the father of this, the groups, and then parent constrain it with the chess here, so they come along. So when we spin this here, it just comes along with you. At the moment you see they don't come along, and they should come along. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we parent constrain into this joint, which is the chest. So we take chest master. We select the left clavicle and the right clavicle. So master to slave, and I think it takes it. The parent. Oops, no, it didn't. So I made a mistake. So we say master. We take this clavicle control. Slave. We say constraint, parent constraint. Yeah, it's one at a time. So master. And the right clavicle, G for the last command. So that's it. So now when we have these, you see they have the connection here. Now they come along. Yeah. For the IK-FK system as well here, just to let you know, you can automate this, and when you move the arm, it goes along with it and it comes along. You can put like a switch that comes with it along. So pretty much creating some sort of constraining that goes with the hierarchy, and then put a little attribute that says switch it between drag along or not, and then you can bring it along. So you can do that, but this is obviously the basic, so we're not gonna go into that. Just to let you know, guys, that can be done. So as well, in the future when I do this, then I have the IK system, the FK system comes along and is not disturbed, so that's fine. So okay, that's it for now, guys. This is all what you have to do to the clavicle. Again, you can do it either with a single chain IK handle, or you can just do it with an FK system like I just did. Either of those work. The same goes with the jaw later on. You can see you can create as well single chain IK handle, or you can just create a FK system. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye.